Welcome back here with us on Times Now. Viewers, Enforcement Directorate has initiated proceedings to take possession of properties linked to Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in the National Herald money laundering case. ED in a statement claimed it has issued notices to take possession of immovable assets worth 661 crore rupees that it had attached in a probe into the money laundering case against Associated Journals Limited, AJL, linked to Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. The assets include prime properties located in Delhi, Mumbai and Lucknow. The case pertains to allegations of financial irregularities and misappropriation of funds involving the acquisition of AJL, which once published the National Herald newspaper. AJL is owned by Young Indian Private Limited, a company in which Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi each hold a 38% stake, making them the majority shareholders. ED, which is investigating the financial crimes, attached these immovable assets in November 2023. The agency alleges that the assets were illegally acquired and laundered through a complex political financial nexus involving the Congress High Command. Listen in.
After years of investigation, the Enforcement Directorate has now issued notice to take possession of various properties worth over 700 crores of the AGL, that is Associated Journal Limited, in the National Herald case, a company that is linked to Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. At the moment, we are present outside the AGL house, which is situated here in Mumbai's Bandra area. And the premises is currently being seized by Enforcement Directorate. The asset that include prime properties like Delhi, Mumbai and Lucknow are among the seizure that is being made by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, the notice that has been issued by the ED states that how the AGL has been involved into money laundering, and the action is taken in accordance of Section 8 of the PMLA Act. Now, this is also significant that this AGL house here in Mumbai has received a separate notice that is being issued to the Jindal Southwest project, the occupant of the 3 floors into this premises where the National Herald house is. That is on the 7th, 8th and 9th floor. Now, the company has been directed to deposit all its future rent payment directly with the Enforcement Directorate.
Enforcement Directorate has served notices to the properties of Associated Journal Limited, AGL, here in Lucknow. You can see the notices that has been placed by the Enforcement Directorate. These properties belong to Associated Journal Limited and also known as National Herald money laundering case. So you can clearly see the type of notices placed by the Directorate of Enforcement. This is the first notice and this is the second notice. They have placed these notices right here on the property of Associated Journal Limited. This property where we are standing is on the number 1 property, Visheshwar Nath Road, Lucknow, and it has been provisionally attached under subsection of Section 5 of the Act of PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, Associated Journal Limited has 2 offices in this particular compound. This is a complex which has different shops, but Associated Journals Limited has 2 particular offices in this compound which have already been sealed by the Enforcement Directorate previously, and these are the offices right here. And now the ED has done an extensive investigation and they believe that these properties need to be attached. So you can see the name of the Associated Journals Limited. This is one of the office of Associated Journals Limited, which is already sealed. You can see that there's already a cross mark on this particular shutter. And so this property has been sealed by Enforcement Directorate, and now they have served notices to attach these properties. Moving forward, there's one more complex, one more shop in this particular complex which belongs to AJL, and we can clearly see the name of Associated Journals Limited on this particular shop. So now the ED believes that after doing extensive investigation, they have recovered that these properties were being used to the proceeds of crime to the tune of rupees 988 crore.
Well, it's a very routine procedure. I mean, if they have generated bogus bill of salaries into some 38 crore rupees, they have generated bills of advance rent, some advertising. So, what is the procedure? It's a very normal procedure. So, this is step 1. Step 2 will be they will attach those properties also now. So it happens. Only thing is happening with the dynasty, Congress dynasty. That's the only news. Otherwise, as per me, it's a very routine procedure. It happens in every PMLA case. Anyway, I mean, they have to respond legally. Morally, they have no right. Politically, they can make some nuisance.
Let's now go across to my colleague Bhavtosh joining us live right now for more on this. Bhavtosh, this case has been going on for quite some time. Can you explain to our viewers the reason behind this action by the Enforcement Directorate? What does it really mean, and what next can be expected?
Well, as far as ED is concerned, they have said that they registered a case of money laundering in 2021. And remember, Hina, after that, a year later, ED questioned senior Congress leader, including Mr. Kharge and other leaders and Pawan Bansal. And then the big names were questioned like Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi. There were a lot of political war of words between Congress and BJP. But the attachment itself opened a can of worms, because they said that these properties were acquired under money laundering and these are proceeds of crime. But the attachment was upheld by the adjudicating authority. Now, what they have done now is they have said that since they are proceeds of crime, ED, under the money laundering, they have powers to take possession or seize these properties, and they have approached the registrar of society, and legally they have said that they will take over the property. In case of Mumbai property, they have said that the rent should come to them, because there is a rent agreement signed between them.
All right, Bhavtosh, thank you very much for the moment for joining us with your inputs on this story. With this, we will slip into a very, very short break. More updates on the other side. Stay with us.